Good morning, guys. We're on the Warrior. First battleground of the day. First doing anything today. And I just want to start with Hickorystock. Yeah, I guess we're ready. Let's see, Arathi Basin. Looks like it had just started. We are Alliance. And I'm not going to be able to fight these people. I could fight one at a time. There's a lot there. I'm going in. Tough. Yeah, tough. Looks like we were in Berserker stance. We weren't able to charge. That kind of messed things up. It's kind of crazy if you can change stances while you're dead. Okay. It's 9:09. I've been laying in bed for about an hour or so, just watched a couple of YouTube videos. So what to do? We're actually not doing too bad. Let's go over here and try to help these people. We'll try to help take care of things at the farm. We're just gonna... We're taking out this person. And it looks like we're alive. That's good. We're gonna charge in strong. Charge in strong. Got him. I'm gonna throw stuff. We got Ren. Oh, no, we didn't. Got him. Good fights. I think they're going to get it back. They might. We'll see. And how are we doing here? How are we doing here? We're doing good. Let's run back over there. Let's keep the fight going if it's still contested. Looks like they got it. That's good. We're going to run by Blacksmith. I think they'll be able to handle that stuff. Let's run by Blacksmith and then we'll check back over there. We're looking pretty good here. Looking good. We got 4 bases. It's actually really good. And we've got some people coming here. We're going to meet this guy. A lot of people. A bit too many. Really. A bit too many. This, when it gets to the point where you can't do things because of the crowd control, you know, fear, silence, stun, then it's a bad situation. Unless you got some way to counter it. if you run in there with Blade Storm. If you can take out the key people. I'll go in for the hamstring. Okay. This guy's cool with the Wave Piercer because of my massive Colossus Smash. I can, if people are gonna be staying in the middle of the fight, then I can get them. You know, I can get them with the Smash. Just gonna try to catch. Maybe we'll go down here. Could pick a fight with them, or let's go help the farm. We'll help the farm. We'll put pressure on the farm. If you don't have pressure somewhere, even if you don't even actually need to take it, if you don't have pressure there, you don't have reason for them to be there. If they don't have reason to be there, then they're going to pressure you wherever you're at. Good hard hits. I'm using my little potion. We got it. Let's heal up. Little band-aid. And we'll mount. Yeah, I'm excited to be able to spread rend again. It's actually a very significant thing. It's going to let me use overpower all the time because of my taste for blood talent. And my insatiable mystic enchant. My overpower is going to deal more damage. Overpower, it doesn't cost very much rage, and 5-second cooldown, pretty low. You know, I thought we caught that guy. Thought we caught him. Yeah, he's over there. She's over there. We'll try to catch her again. That's it. Good battle. Good damage. Good kills. We had a lot of deaths. 4. We did some good stuff though. I don't regret our deaths. We had to get in there. Stir things up a bit, I suppose. It's like, you know, what do you guys prefer? Shorter videos or longer videos? I kind of want to do another battleground. I mean, I want to do another battleground. I guess the question is, what do I feel like I'm able to do easily? I think we'll join Q again. Let's turn this quest in, and then we'll jump in. You never know. It could be a quick one. Oops. Trying to look at my honor. 57. Another Arathi Basin. You know, I think the Arathi Basin is pretty cool, actually. It's not been one of my favorites, but, you know, maybe it just gets better higher up levels you go, because you get the gap closing abilities. I want to show you guys the difference here with heirloom gear. Let's see, 6 agility, which of course this is a different set than what I'm using. but look at the damage here. 1 level difference as far as the item. You know, and look at the damage per second, 31. Look at the damage per second on our one-hander, 26, 28.9. This is lower level, which this is an incredible item, but still, yeah, 141. Where's our Night Blade at? 143, 280 attack speed, 380. Same damage. Big difference. Stats, experience boost, experience. So if you want to level quick, then yeah, this is the way to go. And if you're leveling quick, then you know you don't want to have to keep replacing your items that you're not going to use very long. So I get it. It just goes against what I want to even do. And I'm running this guy down. I'm chasing him. I'm gonna say bad idea for this guy to do that. He should have ran away. It was not a good decision. Let's mount up. And yeah, we'll go for the stables. I want to get the engage on this guy. Rend. Now we're good for the Colossus Smash. He's dead. No. Okay. If you see that meteor coming down, you need to get out of there as soon as you can. That thing is going to take you out. You know, I did the Wave Piercer and it actually looked like it did knock the thing back. I've tried to do it multiple times, but I just messed something up. I'm going to kill this pet. Yeah. Yeah, it actually knocked him back, looked like pretty far. I'll have to see in the video. But I've been a little bit disappointed in this thing because it's got the knockback effect, and it seemed like it doesn't really do anything. But I think it does. We'll have to try that again. Yeah, we'll try that again. I killed the pet because, you know, I may have been on my way out there. And you can deal no damage as you're chasing someone else around, or kill the pet. And I decided to kill the pet. And I'm ready to fight this person too. So when we're playing the warrior, if we've got people with us and someone else can run in, that is a huge favor. If someone can run in, draw the attention for the first second, that is a huge blessing. It's a huge help because I need to be able to charge in there. If I can't charge in there, I'm going to have to switch stances, build rage, and intercept in. And it costs a lot to do that. So if you've got a warrior on your team, or you're playing the warrior with a friend you can speak to, you know, have them lead the charge in, just so you can get in there. You need to be able to charge in there. So yeah, we're horde right now. We need to get some bases. Blacksmith is good. Someone around here. druid. Big hits. Big hits from the Wave Piercer. I charged in, immediately went for the hamstring because he's a druid. And then Ren. I think that's what I did. Sometimes I watch my videos and I say things like, oh, I think I'll try this weapon out, and then I never switch weapons. I think that's just going to happen sometimes. You know, you try to do, you know, you're doing a video, you want to do good as you're playing. You want to talk to people too, and the attention just gets divided a little bit. Let's try to catch this person. No. There they were. We'll mount up. I'm gonna mount up. Maybe not. Maybe not. You know, maybe I need to wait to try to see them before I go for the demoralizing shout. If I can see them just for a second. If we had something that did not cost any rage, Rend doesn't, but you have to get close, and by that time, you know, typically they're clicking, sap. So as soon as range, that's the way to do it. You need to be clicking, so as soon as it's possible, then you get them. So they're still here. Can we catch? We got the Rend. We got the Rend. He's got crippling poison on us. His Rend, yep. We got overpower. Very good. Very good. Let's heal up just a little bit. We're going to charge in there. If we can get the charge. We used the trinket that time. I remembered to use the trinket. I did not remember to use intimidating shout. That may have saved me. The warlocks have an enormous shield, from what I remember, from their Voidwalker. I think it's called Sacrifice. But it's an enormous shield. I used retaliation in there because of the Voidwalkers. We are actually winning right now. We got a battle going on in here. Battle for Blacksmith. Rend, being able to spread Rend is going to help me take out multiple people at the same time. Because it's gonna get damage on the other people. For that reason, I may have to stick with the Emberscale Greatsword when we get to level 42. Maybe, I was going to say maybe tank, but no, just enhancement. And we got him. We cut him off from getting down to gold mine. That's good. Let's get this thing sharp. 409. So let's try to get him to lead the charge. Not gonna happen. They're a priest. I would think I've got pretty heavy pressure being around here. Let's draw them away. I'm gonna turn. Big pressure. Big band-aid time. A lot of pressure, pulled 2 people off. We were able to take them out. Team comes in. That's great. Just run back in there. Prioritize the warlock. So, we're not getting the stables, but look what's happening everywhere else. So I'm going to call that good. Actually, I'm sorry. I was actually looking at things wrong. I thought we were alliance for a second. Maybe we don't need to go over there. What can we do? I've got a rogue that's already going for it, so... I mean, yeah, let's go for it. Where are they? If you can anticipate the fear, then you can be ready to get out of that thing immediately. I've been watching some of my games, and it's just taken me a little bit too long, and that makes a huge difference, because if they get a little bit of distance between you and them, it can be tough to catch people sometimes. Mistake. Switch stances. We're losing. So I'm going to help the team here. I've not been reading the chat at all. Try to get red on. Maybe we can get blacksmith. We could turn it around. I think we could. Yeah, I went too deep. Too deep. So what are they saying? They're just talking. Nothing really good. Doesn't help to talk bad about your team. It doesn't do any good. Oh, let's get in the rain. That's cool. It's crazy how many bases they have. I don't think we're gonna make it. They're going hard after blacksmith now. Person doing 970 and whatever. What's it? 1080. 360, 720, 1080. Well, we had big damage. A lot of damage. We did not win. A couple of times I get the teams swapped sometimes. That's the downside of cross-faction battlegrounds. Is you do so many battlegrounds and it's just switch swap, you know, back and forth. It gets hard for me to know what I even am. But it's just my own focus. I get narrowed in on things and I don't see other stuff that's playing. 19 killing blows. We did good in our fights. Maybe should have chose different. There probably would have been more profitable fights to have than the ones that we took. Even though we won a lot of fights, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what my other teammates were doing. They could have needed my help, or I may have done everything good. I don't really know. Hard to tell because I'm just in my area. You know, I don't see what's going on at the other side of the map. That's the benefit of having teammates that you speak with. You can communicate those things. There likely was problems that I could have solved if I was there, but I just don't see them. He's got the wave piercer also. It's a level 38 weapon, he's level 40, so yeah, it's still a good weapon for him. I'll show you the sword. If you haven't noticed, on Rubious, if you haven't seen, there's a great sword. And I'll show you where to get it. The Emberscale Greatsword. We're going to go epic, usable by paladin, two-hand. See if this thing will show up. It's a great weapon. We're also going to go for the Talon Ripper. The level scaling causes it to show up as level 47. It's actually level 52. This thing, 53. It hits incredibly hard. And here it is, the Emberscale Greatsword. It hits for 211 when you pick it up. It's level 42. The proc on it, to be honest, I don't even think about it. I don't think about the proc. I think the damage per second is like 46 or something. It's very, very high. Yeah, I think it's like 46. It's a great weapon. Yeah. Maybe I should put this thing to some more use. This thing is great too. I like it. If people are going to be running away, maybe I like the Nightblade better. If they're going to be sticking around in battle, then maybe the Wave Piercer, because I can get my huge hits off. If my enormous hits cause people to be like, I can't be anywhere near this guy, and they're going to avoid me at all costs, then I probably want to switch to the Nightblade. Because the Nightblade does tremendous damage too. It's just different kind of damage. It's, you know, more auto attack damage, I guess. And if we're using Heroic Strike, then maybe pretty good. But let's see the bleed damage. 112 to 119, 336. Now we're at 112, 119. So it goes down by almost 100. Instead of 336, it's 248. 336, 248. Let's use our attack power buff. 248, 248. Skills with weapon damage. So a slow weapon is great for rend. Well, that's not true. A hard hitting weapon. Just because a weapon's slow doesn't mean it hits hard. Sometimes there's weapons that are just not that great. They hit really slow. Like the Pendulum of Doom. I thought that was the best weapon for level 39. I did not know about a couple of things. I did not know about the Nightblade, which the Pendulum of Doom hits harder than the Nightblade, 177. But I did not know about the Wave Piercer, 194. The Pendulum of Doom may be best on a Shaman, or maybe a fiery War Axe, who knows, for epic weapons. But let's call that done. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for everyone who's been subscribing and liking the videos. I appreciate that. I've been making a lot of videos, and it's cool to see some sort of momentum. You know, it's cool to see that people do actually are watching the videos. You know, so thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars to level 40. I think we might do that today. We'll see. Alright, I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.